It can be hard to get out from the shadows when your dad and both your older brothers play Division I basketball. Central junior Tim Finke is creating his own path.
I'm a competitor, and I'll leave it out there every single time I go out there.
A path that hasn't always been easy. Playing for your dad never is, but it's one Finke's embraced. He took on more of a leadership role as a junior as he continues to improve his game on the court, all while playing in a system that doesn't feature one single player.
We use Tim like we use a lot of our guys. I mean, there are a lot of coaches that would probably try to get 20, 25 shots a game for their leading scorer, for their best player. With Tim, he actually took fewer shots this year than he took last year. He took less than 15 shots a game.
Even with fewer shots, the numbers didn't waver. Finke was named a first-team All-Stater by the Associated Press, averaging 19 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists for the Maroons. But it wasn't his numbers that caught people's attention this year, as much as it was his hair.
Nick actually had his hair long before he went up to West Point, and so then when he had to cut that off, I don't know, Michael started growing his out, and then I was like, I'll grow mine out. But it was awkward stage because I had it short on the sides, and so then I kept just growing it out on the top, and so I had the top knot. And then I ended up cutting it off, I think in January.
Michael, a sophomore for the Illini, still has his long locks flowing. As for Jeff, he went through the long hair phase as well, and his kids don't let him forget it.
I did not have hair like that. I did have hair, a lot more hair than I have now. And I did, when I came to Illinois, they convinced me to let it grow a little bit longer and to actually get a little bit of a wavy perm. So the kids always make sure to show me my basketball mugshot from Illinois in my freshman year where I had a little wavy hair.
The 1987 Illini team poster is currently hanging in Michael's apartment. Long hair or not, Tim Finke is still a top 100 recruit in the nation for 2018. He has almost 20 offers, including schools like Vanderbilt, Oregon, Notre Dame, Butler, and Pittsburgh, as well as Illinois. He's kept a close eye on the Illini over the past 2 weeks after Brad Underwood was hired to take over the program.
I thought it was pretty cool. It's definitely, weird to just see a new face of the head of a program. But, I definitely think it was a good move for them.
He says the Illini have reached out recently. As for Underwood, one thing sticks out in his mind.
I definitely know he's won a lot, and that's pretty big for me, just to see success like that. He wins, and so, so that's definitely big.
Is it a big enough factor for Finke to choose the orange and blue? We'll have to wait and see. He says there's no timetable on a decision. Right now, he's just happy being the WCIA 3 Player of the Year. Reporting in Champaign, Craig Choate, WCIA 3 Sports.